All right, well, here we go for the F2 Sprint. 5 red lights. And a jump start to begin the first race back in the league. We've got people spinning all over the back of the grid. Lots of carnage immediately off the start. We've got plenty of new drivers today. Chris, FYC, Nico's off this. So, oh my goodness, there's a huge crash in the middle of the track. We can't even get out of the first 3 corners without chaos, but goodness, it is so good to be back to see all of this foolishness happening. I'm going to go ahead and try to pull everything up now. I think this is everything we need. Blood default behind Alpha. We've got there's a lot of new faces today. We actually had a last second entry with LDO Marjan, or Magan, however you pronounce that. But this is the first race back in 2 weeks.
Oh, and there's someone's off into the gravel. Oh, massive crash.
There's a huge crash in the back. I don't know what is going on.
As we see in F2 races.
I don't know what it is with these F2 sprints, but they're the most unhinged and chaotic races. Like, all of them are consistently ridiculous. Oh, look at this little battle between Nathan, Brian, and Silver. Going side by side. They're going to get spun. They're going to bump each other. One of them's going to get pinned into the wall. This is foolishness. This is absolute foolishness, this race is. I'm so lost on everything happening. And there's drivers going up the inside of multiple cars. There's just... This is only the first lap. This isn't even like halfway through. Chris just got himself a 10-second penalty. There's other drivers going into the pits. There's a driver going slow. I don't know what DuPont is doing. DuPont is going like very slow. Look at this. Look at the racing. 3 wide into turn 1. I don't know how they made through cleanly. They're somehow not making any contact. I don't know how they're doing this. This is ridiculous. It's like Formula NASCAR. This is hilarious. This is one of the most intense sprint races I think I've seen. Is someone's getting pushed off the track. I think that was Brodo getting pushed off the track a little bit. Hanging close behind Aldea DuPont. Brodo and his teammate behind DuPont, they really need the Williams a good finish this race. They have been struggling for the past couple of weeks. I don't want to say there was almost no hope for a little while there, but this is their chance to finally bring things back. And I think one more bad performance could pretty much push them out of the running. At least as a team. I don't think that first place is out of the loop as drivers are once again forcing each other wide in this big pack. Tearful's gone around. I didn't even see that happen. Good eye. But goodness gracious, this sprint race is nothing.
16th.
This race is nothing but chaos so far. I'm hoping the actual race is going to be a bit better than that. There's still a lot of contact happening. We're seeing teammates bump into each other. It's kind of hard to recognize which cars are what because I don't exactly remember who was who. There's a nice 3-way battle between Marjan and Marjan, Dr. Bod, and I think Brian. It is Brian. How are they going to handle going into turn 1? Are they going to make it through cleanly? I think Roto's going to have, or Dr. Bod's going to hang on the inside. He's going to get the move done. Marjan is going to try to block, or Brian's going to try to block off Marjan, and Brodo's going to creep his way up into this pack as well.
Look at Silver.
What do you mean look at Silver? You mean because he's in 4th? Silver having
amazing job avoiding the chaos.
And that'll get him if he can finish in that position, that'll get him 2 points and extend the lead that Mercedes has over the Constructors' Championship. Oh, Nico has one. Nico was another new driver who actually had some trouble getting into it. And he's apparently driving on a PS4. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily important, but I think just to take note of this, so if any other PS4 drivers are interested in joining this league, you are able to. I think we've just been having issues with inviting people in because of just how F124 is designed as a game itself. I don't know if that's necessarily something we can fix.
From Brodo.
Yeah, Ash making a dive on the inside of Brodo.
Gravel.
And then spins.
That's just fun. That's just fun.
Oh, that was a disaster.
2 positions fighting with their teammate.
Oh my goodness.
They should be working together. They need to catch up to Mercedes.
And then behind them, Tearful, Beaksy, and Nathan having a little bit of a battle. I think Tearful's going to try to go on the outside of Nathan. Oh my goodness. Tierfel going on the outside of Beaksy. He's gonna go around Beaksy too, and now he's gonna get Nathan as well. I think Beaksy might end up making a move on Nathan. Is he going to, or is he gonna hold off? I think he is going to try to make the move. Oh, they're gonna go 3 wide. Beaksy almost making a touch with Tierfel, getting close to getting that position done as they head into the next couple of turns. Beaksy's gonna spin it. Beaksy's gonna bin it. He's gonna put himself in the wall, and that's gonna leave Tierfel and Nathan all by themselves. That was a very interesting situation. Is Dr. Bod getting ready to make a move on FYC to boost himself into third? The championship leader with his teammate not too far behind him. This is a great position for Silver to be in right now, the best all season. If he can finish in this position, that'll be big points for this team. They need it, truth be told. Ash finally caught up to Brodo. I think I saw someone spun and reset the track. I'm not sure who that was, but
it's either Beaksy or Nathan. I think it was Beaksy. But Gabriel was leading.
Yeah, and Ash and Brodo have been stuck behind Brian for a while.
I mean, Brodo's been battling with Brian quite a bit. And they're just stuck behind LDL Mars 1.
Right.
For quite a bit.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of overtakes happening right now, though.
Making a mistake.
Yeah, I think Brian is hungry for that position, though. I think he's going to be getting it soon. No, he's not. He's going to back off. Either way, all of them need to catch up to Silver, because Silver is the one in the points. That's what they need to be. Dr. Bod is in third place right now. Joe Clark just overtook Chris. But they all 3 of these drivers need to catch up to Silver and overtake him if they want to have a chance.
Chris is in the pits.
Chris is in the pits, and Silver is trying to get around Trix now to get closer to his teammate and score more points for the Mercedes squad. Trix is glitching around a little bit, maybe having some internet issues, but Silver does have the DRS. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything smart with it here. He's just going to have to back off and play it safe.
He's playing it smart.
Oh, getting real close to him, though, almost making some contact.
He needs a good exit on this next corner to get him on the straight. And it's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, his teammate!
Oh, Trix! Trix has just gone straight into the wall.
He rode the curb.
Oh my goodness! What is he doing?
Oh no, he's just killed Brodo as well.
A ridiculously unsafe rejoin.
Oh, and Ash is gone.
Ash is out too. What is going on?
Both Williams drivers.
Disaster strikes for Williams. Oh my goodness.
It never ends.
That was nothing short of a disaster. I don't know what that driver was doing. He just stopped in the middle of the track and they tried to spin it around in the middle of the track. That was ridiculous. Just genuinely speaking, from a commentator's perspective, could Brodo's luck be any worse? Genuinely. I mean, this is starting to get ridiculous. I mean, this is just back-to-back races on back-to-back seasons. And it's not even like he's not a dirty driver. He just finds himself in a bunch of ridiculous collisions. Like, there's no way that was his fault. And it's just silly. Dr. Bod on default. He's going to get the move done.
He has this lap to overtake Gabriel for the win.
Is he going to be able to do it? And Silver is still holding on strong in 4th place. Brian going to be promoting himself into the points, getting behind I'm just calling him MRG. Marjwan? Marjwan where?
Yeah, I'd call him Marjwan.
Getting around Marjwan. Marjwan staying behind him closely. And these two are going to be having a closer battle than I think Dr. Bod and Gabriel, because Gabriel is still making a little bit of a gap.
I'm going to watch him on the DRS straight though, before...
Yeah, Marjwan's trying to get up to...
got a good jump.
I think Nico's just spun around. Not sure what's going on back there, but is Dr. Bod going to be able to make an overtake?
No.
Before entering the... I mean, there's a chance. If he gets a really good exit in these next 2 corners and gets the DRS, there's a very small chance he could, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it. You might be right. He's using the DRS now.
It's going to be close.
coming up to the line. Is Dr. Bod going to do it? He is! He takes it at the last second. He's going to take first place, and Gabriel's going to fall to second. And Silver is going to cross the line in fourth. It's a 1-4 for Mercedes in the sprint race. That's going to help the team extend their lead.
The championship leader extending her lead from like nearly last in the sprint race.
That was an incredible finish. This was one of the wildest sprint races of the entire season.
The performance from Dr. Bod is just so good every single race.
And he's really improved as well. Because he's always been a good driver, but I feel like he's only gotten better as time has gone on. What is Chris doing? He just threw himself in the wall. I don't know what this guy's cooking.
The worst luck ever for Williams there. It's just so disastrous.
Ash finally comes back, and then just as quickly, he's out. Like you cannot make this stuff up. And away we go. Dr. Bod will lead the charge, or he would have if Nathan didn't overtake him. What? Wait. Okay, my game is all messed up. It's saying Nathan is in first right now, but he's definitely not. I don't know what the game is doing.
For me?
I think it's a little bugged right now. Yeah, it still says Nathan.
And there's an incident in the back, DuPont and Stack. And Ash. No, it wasn't Ash. It was just Stack and DuPont. No.
What is happening? I'm so confused right now. Okay, it finally fixed itself. Now Dr. Bod is in first, as he should be.
Mercedes 1-3 at the moment.
Mercedes 1-3, Ferrari 4-5. Oh, look at them going side by side, bumping each other wide off the track. These are two pretty much new Ferrari drivers. I mean, because the other Ferraris were Swankier and Chris. Swankier did unfortunately receive a season ban, and Chris isn't necessarily retired, but he's not exactly going to be able to finish the rest of the season as much as he wanted to be able to. But for now, this is the Ferrari team. What the heck was Chris doing? That was okay, this is a different Chris I was talking about, by the way. I don't know what URT Chris is doing, but what is he doing? Are you seeing this? He is driving.
A massive battle there.
He is driving very strangely and dangerously. And I don't understand, like, he was just braking in the middle of the track, and he's still doing it. I don't know what this guy is doing. His driving style is very strange. If a collision doesn't happen, dude, this game is so bugged right now. It says Nathan and Alpha are a minute behind each other.
No, that's wrong. He's only 2/10 for me.
Well, of course
I see it on your screen.
Yeah, F1 is this game is panicking right now. It's like, you haven't touched me in 2 weeks. How dare you? The game is not happy with me right now. But anyway, Gabriel just made an overtake on his teammate, and his teammate got him right back. And I think we're going to see a Ferrari battle. Yeah. This is definitely peak Ferrari strategies right now as they're battling each other on the second lap.
Battling massively. Chris is all the way down in 18th now. Oh, and that's Ash. Or was it Brodo? I saw going slowly. Or none of them. Am I tweaking?
You might be tweaking.
I swear I just saw cars just get on the curve.
Ooh, Stack just got bumped wide by Ash. But Brodo and Ash are slowly making their way through the pack. They were at the very, very back, and now they're getting closer to the middle.
Yeah. Brodo's made 3 positions, so has Ash.
And Ash is about to make 4th as he squeezes by iTrick, who took him out in the sprint race, which I don't think it was on purpose, but that was a very dangerous rejoin.
There's a lot of
Whoa, where is Stack going?
Oh, Stack is up wide.
Stack is really struggling right now. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Maybe I jinxed him with that comment I made earlier.
We've got a mixture of strategies. We've got some people in soft, some people in medium, some people in hard. Which one will be the best strategy at the moment? Who knows?
Brodo is one of those hard drivers in the very back of the grid. I think, is Tearful getting ready to make a move on Silver? I'm not sure. Silver is in 3rd place right now. I see someone has spun in the back. I think that was Joe.
That's Joe.
Here goes Tearful getting ready to dive up the inside of Tearful. He is going to get the move done. Silver getting pressure from behind with the Margin. Both the Ferraris decently close behind Silver. Margin is really close. He's going to try to swing it around the outside. He is. He's just going to launch it. I don't think he's going to get anything done here. He's not. Or maybe he is.
Yes,
coming onto the straightaway.
It's a better exit.
Much better exit, but he's fighting on the outside. He's not going to get the move. Oh, Silver trying to hold on to that top 5 position, because if he loses it with Brian not too far behind him now, Brian just overtaking Gabriel, if he loses the position to Marjan, he might as well just lose it to Brian as well. Or might just lose it to Brian as well.
If he wants to help out his teammate, he wants to be in front of Brian.
But Silver has...
in the championship.
Keeping the Aston Martin out of those high points positions is huge for Mercedes. Really Alpine too, because Dwint isn't too far behind. Dwint is operating without his teammate though, so he's much less of a threat as the safety cars come out.
The gravel. Brodo has wind damage.
Brodo. Poor Brodo.
So does DuPont.
Oh my. Well, drivers are already heading to the pits. I wish I did that more often. But anyway, Blood Default is going to lead us off on the restart. It wasn't a great start, to be completely honest with you. It wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't great, as Dr. Botto's going to be right behind him. Tearful's not going to be too far behind him either. Seeing some moves getting made. Stack and his teammate have overtaken the Haas. It looks like Chris is still trying to make that move, finalize it. He does eventually get the move done. What is happening with the other Haas? The Haas is just completely cutting the track. I don't know what he's doing.
A Red Bull and a kick slightly went off there.
Looks like the Ferrari and Margin's going to get around Dignan's Alpha.
Because there's so many high-speed corners here, it's just like everyone's setting moves left, right, and centre.
Oh, 3 wide. They're going to go 3 wide. It's not going to work out. Alpha's going to get spun and bump into Ash. More bad luck for the poor Williams.
And Ash has damage.
Oh my goodness. Does it look like there was about to be like...
Oh, he has damage.
He does?
Yeah, I see a missing end.
Oh my goodness. The Williams have just had...
wing earlier.
Yeah, it could be the latter. This has been a terrible race for the Williams. He's not going to pit though. He's going to try and stick it out. Not sure how well that's going to work out for him, but I guess we'll see in the long one.
Now.
Or is he? His Margin looks like he's going to try to get back around him. If he keeps getting blocked off by the Mercedes, a silver ahead, which by the way, the Mercedes dropping all the way off. Margin's going to go off wide. Margin's going to go off really wide and lose like 3 or 4 positions. Oh my goodness, what's he doing? He just completely threw himself off the track.
Not a good race there. Silver's all the way in the 11th.
Ooh,
3 wide there.
3 wide, Brodo trying to hold on. Beaksy, look at that battle. It's not going to work out.
Between BC and T-Bones. T-Bones tried to go for the switchback, but 3 wide, that was a bit of an ask.
There's nowhere for him to go. Yep, there he goes. No, he's not doing it.
Maybe he has to do it next lap. I don't know.
Maybe I'm not sure.
On the safety car, I can't remember.
But if he hits somebody and spins, then he's going to be in even more danger than he was had he just done it now. Hold up, what is happening in the back of the pack? There is a lot of action happening back here. The Ferraris and the Haas drivers. Look at this. This is beautiful stuff back here. 3 wide. I think Ash just made a position. Who just spun? I saw that.
Was that Alpha? That's Alpha.
That is Alpha. Goodness gracious. Poor Alpha.
They got both of them. They're going to have a worse time than Dr. Bod.
Yeah, Ash is needing to get around Silver. Silver has dropped all the way to 13th. And he might lose another position to Ash if he can swing it around the outside. I think he's going to. He's going to have the advantage on this corner.
Oh! Dr. Bod's round.
Whoa!
Dr. Bod's round.
Oh my goodness. I called it. I freaking called it. I knew that was going to happen.
Lots of wing damage.
And I look at the big pile in the middle of the pack as people are bumping and grinding.
Everyone's going for it. Everyone's going for it. Bumping everywhere. Oh, and into a wall goes the bomb.
This has been a disaster so far. This race is... Oh, DuPont getting out right in front of his teammate. What is he doing? His teammate has wing damage now. A horrible race for the Racing Bulls. This track has been more chaotic than Monaco, and that's really saying something. Now it's Brian, Chris, and Tearful. Are we going to see another retirement maybe in the pits? No. Okay. This has been...
Bod just served his drive-through.
Yeah, he had to. I mean, I would have...
His race is 17th. He needs to make so many seconds.
Barring another safety car, his race might be over.
Yeah.
He needs a lot.
Unless those people battle a lot, because they kind of do battle a lot.
Yeah, they battle a lot.
So he has a chance if they're making a lot of stupid moves.
Mm-hmm.
Both Williams are into the points at the moment. Good recovery.
And Brodo just got around Nathan, and behind them I saw the Ferrari all the way off the track. Is that Stack getting ready to make a move on Nathan and get himself into the points as well?
I've seen all Ferraris everywhere.
Yeah.
Brian's struggling at the moment.
Who's struggling? Brian?
Yeah, he's not staying within. He was 8/10 behind a second ago, so it looked like he's struggling.
Just saw Stack do a great drive.
But they're fighting up in front, so he can keep in the DRS.
And Chris
Ash
and Tearful.
All the way in 6th now.
Ash in 6th, Brodo in 9th. This is exactly what the Williams need right now. If they can just keep up this pace. I think Brodo's about to make a move on Clark again. This is the battle we were looking at earlier before the whole safety car incident happened. As someone just spun, I think it was DuPont. Yep, it was DuPont again, and there's yet another safety car.
Music to Dr. Board's ears.
That is
music.
That is exactly what he needed, and honestly,
I would pit for better tyres as well.
Yeah, between Dwight and Brian, right?
Careful, going slowly.
And he's going to launch very late.
Well, that was perfectly legal, though. He wasn't going at a snail's pace and wasn't doing any erratic driving.
Someone else has gotten a speeding in the pit lane penalty.
3 wide in the back. As you like to see it.
I'm seeing it. Stack, Clark, and Brodo. I swear,
penalties.
Brodo has been unable to crack the top 8 throughout the majority of this race.
He was in the points a while ago before he pitted, because he had to fix his front wing.
Okay, I'm seeing some glitchy stuff happening for sure.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness gracious, Stack.
Stack just went right into Dr. Bod.
And Brodo's gotten 2 positions from it.
I wonder if Dr. Bod has side pod damage from that, because that was like right into the side pod. Why are they going for it in high-speed corners?
I don't know.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Why are they going for it on lap 20? And Brian's getting ready to get overtaken by Blood Default. Or not even Blood, yeah, so Blood Default.
Brian's not even going to make much points on Dr. Bod now. DRS enabled now, it's going to get even more chaotic.
Stack is
both McLaren
pushing Brodo.
The teammates.
Oh my goodness, look at Brodo and Dr. Bod. What is this?
Such aggressive driving.
Yeah, I feel like this is the most aggression we've seen in this league so far. I think Nathan's about to get overtaken by Brian. Brian is getting ready to send it. Oh, but he makes a mistake. I don't know. The Ferrari could have had a position there if he didn't back off. Brian's going to head around the outside of Nathan. I think he is going to get this move done because Nathan's going to have to surrender the inside. He holds on for a little while. He's going to touch Brian. Please keep it clean, guys. A little bit of contact. Brian's going to make it through. I see Stack losing a position back there as well. Yep. Getting ready to. Dr. Bod trying to get that move done. He's not going to right now.
Look at the top 4.
Oh my goodness.
In front of with all the chaos, and Ash is in that pack. In fact, I think most teams are gaining on Mercedes this race, so this is really bad for Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship.
Mercedes aren't even in the points right now.
Mercedes are not even in the points.
Yeah, they're about to be with the mistake that Margin just did. Oh, please! Okay. I really looked like Margin was getting ready to touch Dr. Bod and spin. They were like 3 inches from it.
Oh my god, the reports I'm gonna have to go through.
This has
Jesus
been...
Christ.
We should just label this one the messy Grand Prix. This is ridiculous.
I should just give everyone a drive-through or something.
Oh,
Oh,
Nathan!
and that's Nathan.
Nathan's gone.
Nathan.
Nathan's gone.
Dr. Bod. Dr. Bod's in there as well. This is not good for Dr. Bod. Disastrous for Dr. Bod.
What kind of rejoin was that? This is crazy, dude.
No,
this
it wasn't a rejoin. It was just Nathan spinning it and then Dr. Bod getting caught in that spin.
Once again, Brodo is just stuck in 11th. I mean, he just... Oh my goodness, Brodo's just spun around.
Brodo spun.
And now he's going to have to pit
No
again.
front wing. Bod, 3-second time penalty. The bad luck just doesn't stop for Rick Van Bockhoven.
Ferrari's going to go on the inside of Beaksy, and Beaksy might lose a position
We
to depart.
probably need to lock General after this race.
Yeah, if it's not... Oh, Beaksy's just going to punt the Ferrari off the track.
I
That was
think-
not
is
safe.
that-
Oh,
is that
no!
Alpha-
What is
Alpha?
he doing?
Oh, more people. Is that another safety car?
This
Just
is...
virtual. People are
I'm at a
pitting.
loss for words right now.
Ash is pitting.
Brian needs to get in the points right now. Joe
don't
Clark is
understand
leading
why
the
they
charge as
pitted.
well. Oh, the Ferrari ending up almost on the wall because of Tearful. Tearful defending aggressively. He's going to push Chris around. Look at them going 3 wide, making contact with each other. And now Stack is probably going to be right behind him. I think Blood Default is almost getting involved in this as well. Oh, another aggressive move by Gabriel pushing Tearful. Tearful sideways. Is Chris going to come through? Chris is going to go through and need to pull away a little bit. But now that's going to allow Blood Default and Stack to catch up if they can stop their own bickering. This is ridiculous. The top 5 are all right behind each other, and they just can't stop making aggressive moves. Dr. Bod with the fastest lap of the race, so he can at least get a point out of all this, but...
Nope, he doesn't get a point because he's not in the top 10.
That's if he catches up, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Tearful braking so late. That was a dangerous braking zone. And I thought the kick Sauber of Staccata was going to make a move, but he's just backing off as well. This is... I cannot stop talking about how crazy this race is. This is insanity. I think the best race...
Look at them defending by the pit wall.
I see that.
There's
And
so much aggressive defending and overtaking.
oh, DuPont
DuPont's
retired. Once again, the pit wall defending is just... Wow, Gabriel holding on the outside. He's going to block off Tearful. Tearful's going to end up in the wall. Stack is going to lose a position to Blood Default again.
How do they keep going for these moves?
How are they
doesn't
not
make
taking each
sense.
other out?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
But for the top 3, the battle remains the same.
Exact moment in this race. I'm just... There's too many moments that I can't pinpoint one moment that's happened this race.
Yeah, this might be the longest highlights video I've edited, because this is crazy. I mean, every lap there's a highlight. Clark is trying to make a move on Silver. He's going around the outside.
If you made a highlight for the non-crash overtakes, we'd have the shortest video ever.
Oh, Gabriel's going to pass Chris finally after struggling for so many laps. He makes the overtake, and then Chris gets him right back. Is Gabriel going to get him back, or are they going to hold it? They're going to hold on for now.
Oh,
Tearful.
Moment.
Again.
That moment. Lost 2 positions.
And he's going to bump into Stack. This is crazy. This is a 1-4 for the Kick Sauber team.
About to get into the points now.
He's back behind Dwint.
He can at least gain 1 point on Dr. Bod.
So I don't know that switching to the softs was the call. Like, looking at where we are right now.
Switching to the softs was never the call. Ash switched tyres, they were in the top 4. Brian switched tyres, they were in the top 7. 8, I think it was. Hitting that at that moment was definitely the wrong call. And seeing the racing going on at the moment, I would have never pitted, because it's literally track position is really important at the moment.
There goes Gabriel again. Chris is just gonna dive up his inside again. It's like he just doesn't want to give up the position. I mean, if you let him through, you can just trail behind him, but they need that first. Look at this. It's like they need that first place. If I'm being honest, this is how I wish the AI in career mode raced. Yeah, like imagine how much fun it would be to see this.
Yeah, but not experience the AI trying to kill you.
Oh, well, you don't have to worry. I never said anything about me experiencing it. I just want them to race each other well. As Blood Default makes a mistake letting Stack through. Oh, goodness gracious. Tearful's falling behind a little bit.
Is Tearful gonna go for it? No.
I think the tires are starting to show their age.
Yep, 100%. Brian is up into 10th now. He might even get in front of Tearful with that penalty.
Chris is going to re-overtake Gabriel. Gabriel's going to let him through. He's not going to try to dive him at all. This is the most aggressive top 3 racing I think I've ever seen in the F1 game.
The question is, can Stack make it 3 out of 4 of race wins?
Either way,
race starts ratio.
It's just crazy that every time he shows up, a Kick Sauber is in the top 5. Like, no matter who it is. And now we've got 2 of them. Oh my goodness! Finally the collision has happened. I knew it was coming eventually.
Lucky fell now in 2nd. Chris has a gap. He's got a lot of battery as well. He can just go out. Tiffle's got 3-second time penalty as well.
He made a mistake with the tires. He slipped off the track and just picked himself up a penalty.
I mean,
this is
I think if Chris can keep that 1-second gap, he's won it.
The penalties?
He's out of the chaos.
There is at least 3 incidents worthy of penalties. Gabriel looked like he made a mistake there. From these top 5 drivers.
There are like 30 incidents that could get penalties.
Guys,
if
you're listening, please save your clips. Please, we cannot help you if your penalties.
Please randomly find that your files have been deleted.
Please save your clips, guys, because we cannot help you if you don't say. If you just say so and so did this, then we can't help. But if it's like in the stream, at least we can work with that. But
look how we're doing so well earlier, and now we're 11th and 14th.
Mercedes and sandwiched between them doing just as well. Tearful is trying to make an overtake on Gabriel on a. Oh my goodness! There goes Gabriel. Gabriel finally spins around. After battling fiercely for all that time, he finally spins around. That was just... And now Stack is possibly going to see the same fate if they do it again. That was not an overtaking corner. I don't get why you would go for that overtake there. Is Tearful going to throw it up the inside? He is. He's going to go right up the inside. He's going to dive and push him off the track. That was not a clean overtake at all. What is going on? What is going on?
You're just going to get a 10-second penalty from me later and then drop outside the points. Actually, I think Dr. Bod and T-Bones can get into the points after this race. I firmly believe it.
Now Stack has
Stack has 10 seconds for cutting the corner.
But that wasn't even his fault.
Ash is now in 4th.
Wait, when did Ash get into the... Dude, there is so much happening. Okay, so we can ignore the 10-second penalty for Stack, because that literally wasn't his fault at all. He was pushed off the track and then had to cut the corner. I mean, there was nowhere else he could go.
Last lap of the race. We can finally say goodbye to this race.
And right now, the best battle is a 3-way battle for 4th. Or a 3-way battle for 3rd, actually.
I'm gonna go to sleep after this race. I've got a massive headache from this.
Ash is going to try to sling it around the outside of Tearful Steel. Tearful Steel is just going to bump him off the track again. Ash is holding on. And he's going to
just put him in the wall.
Tearful.
What is Tearful doing?
Well,
Like,
Chris is going to win the race for his teammate.
well, Dr. Boyd, I
Now.
wouldn't cry at this moment. You're probably getting back into once, seeing as how many accidents these people got. Oh, they're getting even more 10 second penalties. And finishes third.
Oh my goodness.
Ryan finishes 6th after all that. With those penalties. Oh my god.
Dr. Bod trying to get around Beaksy. He's not going to get it done. I think this might be the single worst race in actual Lisa history.
Yeah. We should have gone on
Entertainment-
break for another week.
Yeah.
Right,
Entertainment
we need
wise,
to lock general 100%.
I mean, kudos to Chris. He did a great race. He did the best he could. I am happy for him. But that race
at
was
the
just so
DNF.
ugly.
Look at the pit stops. Look at the incidents. There's like, there's an incident every
Oh.
lap near enough.
My gosh.
Many pit stops.